Hey, this is Dave here. Guys, one of the most essential parts of having a great life is having safe transportation for you and especially for your family. So definitely go see our man, Richie, at Pep-Boys in Daytona Beach, Florida.
And this is Max. What I hate the most, Dave, is when you start up your car and it goes do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, and you know it's going to be a long day. Well, if I know Pep-Boys has my back, it's going to be a great day. So no matter what happens, go to Pep-Boys for any issue, give you the best deal, and completely fix all your problems.
And tell them Locked In sent you.
What's up, guys? Max here. Let us introduce you to Wicked Cutz, the best quality haircut around. They have 2 locations, right, Dave?
Yeah, bud. They got one in South Daytona and also the second, the brand new one in Port Orange, Florida.
Now, here's the thing. In order to book an appointment, you can visit wickedcutz.com or download the Booksy app. And every Tuesday and Wednesday, if you mention Locked In, you get $5 off your fresh cut for both locations.
What? $5 off? That's amazing, guys. Check them out, lastly, at Facebook and Instagram at Wicked Cutz Barbershop. Do you want the best meals every day? Then get with Fit Meals. Call them at 844-FIT-4U.
Hey, guys. Max here. What I like about Fit Meals is this. It's fit for everybody. If you don't like certain foods, he takes it out. If you like certain foods, he adds that in. It's for everybody. If you're an athlete trying to gain muscle, if you're trying to lose weight, or you're just busy and you don't have the time to cook, Fit Meals is for you. Go to myfitmeals.com and start your plan today.
844-FIT-4U.
What's up, Dave?
What's up, Cutz? How you doing, buddy?
Doing good. Getting locked in as always. How's your day going?
Oh, it's going great, man. Life is good. We just had, I think, our best interview ever with Mark Hunt. It's locked in, baby. He kept it real. He did.
Exactly right. It was absolutely phenomenal, and we've said it once, we'll say it twice, and we'll keep saying it. We love how honest it was and truthful and just raw conversation. There was nothing that was just beating around the bush, nothing politically correct in a sense where he's just giving you an answer that it's the right answer. It was an honest conversation.
Yeah, it was awesome. And to me, because it's like the best time of the year, it's summer. I love going to the beach, going to the pool, all the great summer movies, the NBA free agency. It's cool. I want us to take a second. Let's not do anything topical. Let's do a locked in, stocked up. Stock up?
In, stocked up.
Stock up or stock in? What'd you like?
Put your lock where your stock is.
Wow, I like
How about
that.
That's off script right there. That's off the dome.
Wow. Wait, Max, I got a great idea.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
All right, so Max, awesome. So this podcast will be about 3 athletes who we want to put our money into, our stock into them. Of course, we're not going to pick LeBron and Steph Curry and Ronaldo because these are all-time greats already.
Yeah.
The stock is already so high, it's so expensive to buy some stock.
It's like a young business.
There you go, Cuzzo. Yes, nailed it.
Okay.
That's why you get paid the mega bucks.
There we go. That's why we're locked in. Okay,
I love it.
You're putting your lock where the stock is, where it's like a business that you see on the rise.
Yes.
Amazon before Amazon, Facebook before Facebook.
Yes.
Apple before Apple.
Wow.
So this is like Steve Jobs in the garage.
This
like
is
creating the computer with Steve Wozniak.
Exactly.
Sorry
it's
if I
kind of like
butchered
our
that name.
podcast at the beginning until now.
Okay, all right. So let's put our lock where the stock is, Dave. Are you going first? Top 3, right?
Yeah, let's do top 3. I just got one quick honorable mention, and then we'll do top 3. Is that cool?
Sure.
Okay, my honorable mention real quick. It's going to be Paul George, guys. He's the most veteran player out of my 3. He's still young. He's still not a Hall of Fame guarantee yet. He's a borderline all-star every other year. I just have my stock that he will match up with LeBron wherever he will go. And if he goes where LeBron goes, championships will follow. So I just want to put my stock not low. He's a medium stock. And I want to put my money with Paul George.
I think that's incredibly smart because
cool.
We both agree where LeBron goes, Paul George goes. And I'll say this much. When we look at Hall of Fame credentials, we have to say, well, Chris Bosh was a great player in Toronto, but he's a Hall of Famer because he won rings with LeBron.
Totally agree.
I think that's what Paul George is. He's probably more talented than Chris Bosh, but the fact that he's always been a talented player with great numbers but hasn't really won, well, obviously hasn't won a championship, but really hasn't had that much playoff success, joining LeBron James, that's a good pick to put your lock where the stock is.
Awesome. Do you want to do your honorable mention, or you want me to start with the top 3?
I'm ready to just go right down to business.
Okay. Cuzzo, I got a MMA fighter, I have a NFL player, and a Major League Baseball player. So 3 totally different sports. I'm just excited to break it down. I'm going to go with it. My first guy, I'm going to stick with MMA, Darren Till. 25 years old, undefeated in the UFC, a welterweight, close to be a number 1 contender. There's already Tyron Woodley and Colby Covington in the weight class. For one, I'm just going to go with welterweights. I think welterweights is maybe of the UFC arc in the last 10, 15 years have some of the biggest fights ever, some of the biggest upsets and moments ever, and some of the just pure biggest fighters ever, like George St. Pierre, who you think maybe is the greatest MMA fighter of all time. We have guys like Matt Hughes, BJ Penn, just I'd name a few. How about a John Fitch?
Locked-in alumni.
There you go. So I like Darren Till. I think he's different. I like his mojo. I like how he communicates. I like his interviews with Joe Rogan. I think Darren Till is the next mega star for UFC and the next mega star in the welterweight division, soon to be champion of the welterweights.
Dave, I love it. You always say your talent is seeing talent.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's either rubbing off on me or I just maybe have the same Van Auken trait. When we did this top 3 pick, as far as where you're putting the lock on the stock, it made me analyze talent. And I feel I'm going to go the same realm you are, the MMA world.
Okay, cool.
And this, I feel like, isn't even putting my stock into something. I feel like I'm stealing something because this is a diamond in the rough. This is that crazy freak of nature, someone that is going to be a superstar, and I've never felt as confidently as I do with this.
Wow, I like this.
And
Whoever this is a lucky man.
Oh,
or woman. Or
he's
woman.
a locked-in alumni, but alumni is usually when you leave, right? So he's just a locked-in member. Let's just say that.
He's part of the community, I
Yeah,
hope.
he's a part of the community.
Okay.
He's Michael Beast Boy Davis fighting out of Pete White Boxing and MMA in Port Orange, Florida. This guy is going to be on the UFC Contender Series.
Yes.
I think he's in a category of his own as far as he's as strong as light heavyweights, but he fights at 145. He can fight at 155. He's as fast as a featherweight. He's as incredibly athletic as it comes as far as any sport. He could play any sport, and I feel like he would succeed. But even more impressive is his determination and his focus. He has that work ethic where he has conditioning for days because he just bikes everywhere he goes. He trains everywhere he goes.
Yes.
And he just has that hard work that you can invest money in because he will always improve. And Michael Davis has the talent, the work ethic, and the athletic ability. And all 3 of those are the ingredients for success. So Michael Davis will be a UFC champion, and he has my stock.
Wow. That's a great stock to put in right there.
I should have said that for the last because now I'm following up with still amazing people. But, yeah, Michael Davis is a lock. He's locked in.
Wow, he is locked in. So that's great. So we got Darren Till and Michael Davis to lead us off. This is awesome. Okay, I'm going to go number 2. I'm going to go to the NFL world. My last one is just, I cannot wait. So I'm going to go here. Cuzzo, I think we both kind of like this guy, but I'm locked into him. I want the stock as low as I can get because after this year, the stock will rise. Sam Darnold, quarterback from USC. He's now the quarterback from the New York Jets. For one, I think he's the best quarterback coming out of the draft. I think he's the best young quarterback the last 3-4 years coming out of the draft. And I like where he landed. He's in New York. I know it's a Jet, not a Giant, but still it's in New York, the biggest media market in the world. He's in the AFC, which is after Tom Brady and Ben Roethlisberger, a year, 2-3 years left with those. You think maybe Andrew Luck is the next guy or maybe Deshaun Watson, but both of them have injury risk and injury past. So the AFC will be wide open for years and years to come. The NFC is stacked, 12, 14 teams deep, quarterbacks deep, young quarterbacks, middle-aged and young. So I think Sam Darnold will take over the AFC East like Tom Brady did. So I'm putting my stock, my money, my locked-in stock into Sam Darnold.
Well, I guess I'll go this route as well. That's the one common denominator we have is Sam Darnold.
You got him too?
Yeah, he's locked for my stock. Here's a couple of things that's really interesting. So if you look back at the Locked In podcast, check it out on all podcast platforms. Ryan the Guru came on, and we broke down the NFL draft, and I said Sam Darnold's the best player in this draft. Forget position, just the best NFL player. Of course, the best quarterback then. I completely agree with everything you said on the field. I'll take it a step further from a business perspective because we're talking about stock. it's easy to say this guy's talented. I'm going to put my stock into him. I mean, look at Joel Embiid. He's arguably the most talented player in the NBA, but it's hard to put stock into him because of his injuries. And that's one thing I feel very confidently about with Sam Darnold is he has that NFL body. He's strong, he's stocky, he's thick, and that allows me to trust my pick more because I don't think he'll get injured. So that's the first thing that I definitely look at with investing my stock into Sam Darnold. God, Dave, this is the best. Absolutely love this topic.
Okay.
So then the second thing I would look at with Sam Darnold, besides his injury health, like his health,
yeah.
I would look at the timing, like you said. When you look at a business, a lot of businesses flourish because of the timing of it.
Exactly.
And this is great timing of it, like you said, because of the quarterbacks are kind of aging and at the end of their career, still successful, but at the end of their career, and he's just flourishing right into it, blossoming right into the NFL in the perfect timing. So those are my two reasons why my stock is with Sam Darnold as my number 2.
Wow, that's awesome. Hey, we're geniuses with great hair, so we agree. And guys, before I give you my last locked in, stocked in, let's go with...
we're changing the slogan as we go along.
Hey, yeah, we got to trademark it before we get it. Hey, just make sure you like us on Facebook. Say that 9 times fast. Like us, we're Locked In Podcast on Facebook. And on Instagram, we're Locked_in with 2 N's, all right? So just want to let you know, follow us on Instagram and Facebook. You see all the great things that we got coming up, right, Cuzzo?
Yes, sir. Sounds good. Give us a follow. And Dave, come on, personal pages as well. David Van Auken, VAN space AUKEN, Max Van Auken. Obviously, I just told you how to spell Van Auken, so I don't have to do that again. But yeah, give us a like, give us a comment, give us a follow because it engages with us. You can just DM us. Tell us a topic you want to hear about, you want to get on the show. Let us know. We are the People's Podcast.
That's for sure.
Number 3, Dave.
Okay, this is it. I'm so excited. I am a diehard Yankee fan. So this guy is baseball. I said it before the season. I remember hearing this guy's name 2 to 3 years ago, and everyone thought he was going to be our big next Yankee coming up 2 years ago, and then Aaron Judge exploded. No one thought Aaron Judge was going to be the home run king like he is. Kind of for me. Remember, I kind of locked him in being the home run king. All right. But this guy's name is Gleyber Torres. And if you don't know it yet, you will. His stock is so low right now. He's a rookie. He's probably played 40, 50 games in the major league. But since he's been a Yankee, the New York Yankees have the absolute best record in baseball. They're on fire. They're unbelievable. He's usually a shortstop, but the Yankees have a really good shortstop, so they got him at second base. So that's awesome. He's versatile. He can play multiple positions. He hits for power. He's got 14 home runs already in this young season. He hits for average. He's around the 290, 300 hitter. So, and the best part about him is, this is what I like dear about him. He's clutch. His averages go up in the 7th, 8th, and 9th, and he's already got 2 game-winning home runs. His RBIs, and he's got the most RBIs in the major leagues in the last 2 innings. And he's missed 10, 15 games because they didn't start him right away because he's a rookie. Guys, if you have any kind of money, any kind of locked-in stock, put it in Gleyber Torres, the New York Yankees, second baseman, future world champion for the Yankees. He's got a little bit of this Derek Jeter-ness. I don't want to put that on him because that's Jeter's an all-time great. Yeah. But Gleyber Torres, guys, a future Yankee legend.
Wow. Dave taking it to the baseball realm.
Yeah, you got to switch it up once in a while. You feel me?
Well, I'll take it to the NBA basketball realm.
That's your bread and butter, Cuzzo.
It is my bread and butter.
Whoever you say, I will, before you even say his name, I'll go all in. I agree with you.
Derrick Rose.
Oh, shit.
I'm playing. Okay, so listen, from a business perspective, you have to have multiple levels to succeed and flourish. So if I take away one of your levels, like you have to have great management, great product, great employees, great vision. If I take away one of those and you still flourish, you would say, okay, this is going to be a successful business, especially when they get that level, right? So
makes sense.
Okay, so I'm going to take this to the basketball world. So before I even say the name, this guy can't shoot, but his numbers were still great. They were still phenomenal as a rookie, and you're like, well, Max, 2018 basketball requires you, it's a necessity to be able to shoot in the NBA. And I would agree with you. I'm not denying that. So if you still succeed and put up the numbers you do, make the playoffs into the second round as a rookie, what's going to happen when you can shoot a little bit? Not an elite shooter, but what's going to happen? You elevate even more. So this guy I'm choosing, his name is Ben Simmons. We've both agreed he's going to be the next best player in the NBA. He's a 6'10" point guard. He could defend. He could pass. He could rebound. He could finish at the rim. He elevates others. He's a good teammate. He has a great work ethic. Multiple levels. And he can't even shoot free throws yet. I don't even think he attempted a three-point shot yet. So give him a little bit of a jump shot. I'm not even saying he has to be an elite shooter. Give him a little bit of a jump shot. Give him a 70% free throw percentage. His numbers will go up even more. He'll probably average 5 to 7 more points, along with his 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 9 assists, 10 assists.
Wow.
This guy is a freak of nature, and he has my stock. Ben Simmons is locked in.
Oh, my gosh. Cuzzo, the credibility of this podcast has just risen. I want 4 years from now, people to be like, okay, who did the Locked In podcast have their next up-and-comer guys? Michael Davis, Darren Till, Glaber Torres, Sam Darnold, and Ben Simmons. Are you kidding me? Those are 5 absolutely locked-in future studs, future champions, future Hall of Famers. If that doesn't give us the best credibility in life, I don't know what does.
It's a damn good list. I'll say that much.
Wow, that's awesome, guys. Hey, we are so happy you listened to this short show. We just always wanted to say hi to you, so we're trying to give you as much content as possible. We love you guys. We appreciate. If you guys don't listen, there's no show. Unless we just talk in front of a mirror just with Max and I. But
we do that too.
We would.
But we definitely appreciate you guys.
We do.
Check us out, all podcast platforms, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher Radio, iHeartRadio, Spotify, 104.7. Thank you, Frank. We're on there at 8:35 a.m.
And tell them what's coming up like in a month from now on 104.7, Cuzzo.
Oh, okay, we're breaking the news?
Break it.
All right, so Dave and I will be in 104.7 studio, Rock of Daytona, July 20th. Around that same, I think 9 a.m. I said. I have to check the schedule. But, yeah, we'll be in the studio talking sports.
Wow. I think it's the first time ever in radio history that somehow listening to us, you're going to be able to see us. Because I'm putting on the sports coat that day. My hair is going to be looking fresh. You're going to be driving down the road, listening to us, be like, damn, he looks handsome today.
I'll say this. Jeff, who cuts my hair at Wicked Cuts.
Yep.
Rios, listen, I need a fresh cut. Even if that means you have to travel to the studio to cut my hair before we go live, I need the freshest cut.
Maybe they cut your hair while we're on live.
Exactly. All right, guys. Like always, stay locked in.
Yeah. You now locked in with the best. We ain't rocking with the rest. And when it's game time, we gon' put you to the test. Come the ball, we hitting it, kicking it, or we dribbling, passing it, or we running, or it's the ring that we flip you in. So what's the news? You want the scoop? You gotta keep it locked to David Max podcast through your speaker box. What's poppin', my friend? You know the drop in. And the only thing left to do is keep it locked in.